Think we're good. Tonight, we will start and end in Shavasana. So come down to your mat, take up a lot of space. Arms wide, toes long. Shake your head side to side. And then draw your breath deep into your abdomen. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great, let's do that twice more. Inhale, breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release. Last time. Make it your biggest breath you've taken all day. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Close the mouth. Allow your breath to flow freely in and out your nose. We are beginning class tonight in our corpse pose, most often called Shavasana. But because it is Halloween, I would like to focus on the fact that we call it corpse pose. What does that mean? Really, this pose signifies the death of the ego. It allows us to come closer to being one with the universe. So allow yourself to focus on a single point, your breath. And see if you can't imagine it like the wave of an ocean. Or the sound of wind. Becoming one with nature, one with the breath. Start to make your inhales and exhales longer. And if Ujjayi breath is in your practice, you can engage it now by constricting the back of your throat. Feel the flow of breath. And then gradually, in your own unique way, make your way towards happy baby, but over 7, 8 breaths, reawaken your body. Maybe add in some additional movements. And then once you are there, and again, no rush, push your hands into your feet into your hands, and feel the engagement of the inner thigh, the hip, and then rock side to side. So let's make it a little playful. Continuing that flow of your unique breath, bring it back to center. Push your hands into your feet. Once more, your feet into your hands. Now stay here and feel your hip flexors start to fire and engage. So you should feel that movement without moving. Now I'm going to ask you to release your hands, but keep your feet exactly where they are. 3, 2, 1. Great. Hold and breathe. Breath in. Exhale, both knees towards the chest, bring them together, no hands, maybe hands on the ground by your sides or maybe above your head. Push your low back down into the mat, breath in. And exhale, wrap the hands around the shins, roll side to side. This fluidity with this movement. Bring your hands back towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale, push the belly button back down into the mat. Inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Feel it straighten. Keep the left knee bent. And now try to work the left knee towards your left armpit. So one knee is bent, one leg's long. How close can you get that knee to your armpit? Flex or point the foot for 3. 4, 2, 1. Gradually, as you inhale, lift the foot high and then swap it out. So left leg stays long, right knee comes in towards the armpit, and see how high up on the armpit you can get it as you press the knee towards your arm. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both legs high, reach the feet towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, extend them towards me all the way to the ground, but really slow. No rush, guys. See how slow you can go and how long you can keep the low back connected with the mat. Nice and strong. I love this. I think I would have given up before you guys, to be honest. 3, 2, maybe feet are a little closer to the ground and they hover for 1. And then release the feet all the way down. Relax for a moment. Take a breath in. And a breath out. On your next inhale, draw one knee into the chest and then the other. This time, put your hands behind your thighs and start to rock and roll yourself backwards and forwards. I'd like you to take like 6 at least. Moving through the spine. Maybe the feet are coming up above the head briefly. Making it your own. 2 more. And then on the last one, you'll try to, as fluidly as you can, come up, push the feet around, hands to the ground, and move straight into tabletop pose. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Close your eyes and come to cat pose. Round the spine. So it's Halloween, and I'm going to point out all of the Halloween references. This is our black cat, scary Halloween pose. But as you do this, can you really imagine that Halloween cat when the spine is rounded towards the ceiling? Push into the low back as much as you can, and then the upper back. Take one more breath in as you hold. Exhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, look high, our cow pose. Inhale, cat, round. And hold, 3. Exhale here, 2. And 1. Drop your belly, roll your shoulders back. Inhale once more. Hold your cow now. So in cow pose, because we're dipping through the belly, it can be easy to just dump into that space. Still pull your core in and up, but try to have that nice big bend to the low back. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center, long, even spine. And then reach your right leg back, right toe on the ground. So find the stretch of the calf first. Push into the heel. And then as you inhale, lift the foot to the sky. Take the bend out of the back. So ideally, instead of having the foot super high, if you look up at me, I've got a huge back bend right now, right? We don't want that. Tuck the spine, tuck the pelvis, reach the foot back. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, and try to hold it up high onto the tricep. Now that you're here, round through the spine like cat pose as much as you can, connecting the knee to the tricep. 3, 2, lift it higher. And 1, inhale, reach the foot back, long. Exhale, release, tabletop pose. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot comes back, toe to the ground to start. Push the heel back and down. Feel the stretch of the calf. I don't know if anyone's done any hiking lately, but you would definitely feel it if you've done it. Then on your next inhale, lean back to center, lift the foot. Now remember, naturally we kind of want to calibrate with the back bend. So almost tuck the pelvis, then press into the hands. On your next breath in, knee to tricep as high up as you can get it, hold, and then round through the upper back. So I want you to push to the hands. The upper back is so rounded that the shoulder blades are really spread apart. 3, try and lift it a little higher, squeeze through the side body. 2, and 1, inhale, left leg comes back, extend. Exhale, release. Inhale, walk your hands a handprint forward, curl the toes under, up and back, downward facing dog. First downward dog of class. So pedal out the feet. Press into the hands so you feel your triceps engage. Then all 10 fingers are really stuck down to the ground. Sink the heels down and come to stillness. Breath in. And a slow breath out. Again, breath in. Slow breath out. Last time. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look between your hands. Lift your heels up super high and then tiptoe one toe at a time to the top of the mat until you eventually fold forward, feet together, sliver space between the heels, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, melt it down. Inhale, sit your butt back, take your arms wide out to the side, and we'll pause in a brief chair pose before we stand up, and then exhale, come to standing. Inhale, sweep the hands high, look high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend generously in the knees. So super big bend, and then push your hands onto the ground. So I want both palms onto the ground. Hug your knees together. Round your shoulders forward and your upper back forward, and almost come off your heels. So maybe you're kind of on your toes and your heels with your knees drawn into your chest. Yeah, just like that. And if you can, bigger bend. Big bend, sit the butt back, back, back. Yeah, and then we can press the hands onto the ground as you round through the upper spine. 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Inhale, straighten the legs and come up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale this time, butt back, arms wide. Press yourself up to standing, look high. And exhale, we'll fold right back down, arms out, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Option 1 is always to have the knees down here. Option 2, knees up. Together, we will pull our hands towards our feet and our feet towards our hands, and you should immediately feel your low body fire up, and it should get like 30 times harder. So try and pull, 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 2, 1, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come up, baby cobra. Hug the elbows together. Lift the fingers. So I want no weight in the hands. All the work in the spine. There we go. Perfect. Breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up once more. Press into the tops of the feet. See if you can't get a little higher with the strength of your body. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, up, lift, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands come to the ground. Curl the toes under, press up plank or tabletop. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And a breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Deep breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, reach your right leg high. We will hold here for a moment. Pull the left hip back in space so the hips are nice and even, and we've got that big stretch on the left hamstring. Take another breath. Reach your foot even longer. Imagine it's going to come to the up and back of the room. And then exhale, bring your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Reminder, you can always skip and just keep your leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Tuck it under. Inhale, right leg high. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, knee to forehead. And then lean as far as you can forward and eventually step it through. Come to your low lunge. Inhale on up, crescent pose. And we're actually going to move right out into Warrior Two. So let's start with Warrior Two today. Sink down. So we'll take a little time to build Warrior Two. Bring the hands to the thighs. Physically roll the thighs out. So you'll notice as you roll the thighs, your pelvis actually starts to tuck under. Straight through the back leg. Then push your right knee out with the strength of your body. Now that we've got that engagement, arms extend long. Beautiful, look at these warriors. Okay, if that weren't enough, now pull your feet together. So stay low, but start to pull inwards, and the more you pull, the more you should ideally be like, okay, I finally feel all those muscles in my inner thigh. Pelvic floor is also in and up for 3. For 2, keep pulling. Pull, 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 don't forget. And 1, breath in. Exhale, tick-tock forward, come to extended side angle. So option 1, elbow to knee. Option 2, hand comes to the floor. Reach the palm up and over. And then same action here. So notice how the right knee kind of wants to fall in. If you've got the arm on the ground, it's helping. Push the right knee out with the strength of your body. One gorgeous long line as the arm is nice and straight. And then, I feel like there's less breath now, so let's bring the breath back. For 3. For 2. 1. Now you're going to stay low. Pull the feet together. Feel the pull first. Then inhale up, Warrior Two. Do not straighten that leg. Don't straighten, don't straighten, don't straighten. You got it. Breath in. Exhale here, hold. Inhale, straighten. Be like, oh. And if you want to wiggle in your back foot, you can. Shorten your stance. Tick-tock forward and come to triangle pose. I should have come up with Halloween names for every pose. This can be spider pose today. So as you do this, imagine your chest is on the sidewall. Yes, good adjustments. So really pushing the heart forward. It's almost like a back bend. Then, if you can, use your side body to lift you up and over, right? The side of our core is super strong. 3, 2, and 1. Take a baby bend in the knee. Inhale, lift up, Warrior Two. Exhale, sweep the hands down, frame the foot. Back heel up off the mat, and we'll step back to down dog. But you can either do it the normal way, or you can try to push your hands into the mat, round through the upper spine, and lift the foot first, and step back. Fair warning, if you have long legs, that is nearly impossible. You have long, beautiful levers, so it makes it a lot harder. Inhale, left leg high. All right, second side, warming up. Pull the right hip back in space so the hips are super even. Yes, really nice adjustments. Then reach the foot long as you continue to breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. How high up can you get it? Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to forehead. Now, squeeze it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lean, 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 and step through low lunge. So we'll inhale up to crescent, just briefly, and then widen right into Warrior Two. So setting up Warrior Two for the first time today, what does that mean? On this side, I should say. The other side, you already nailed it. So first, push the left leg out. Feel the strength of your body, push it. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Maybe roll the thighs out with the hands so you can feel the external rotation of the thigh as you tuck the pelvis under. Then the arms extend. If I come over and I touch your arms, they're going to be like rocks. Yes. 2. And now, last but not least, we haven't even done it yet, pull your feet together. Immediately feel the inner thigh fire up as you pull, 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 pull. For 3. Where's the breath, guys? Here we go. For 2. And 1. Stay low. Inhale, tick-tock forward. Come to extended side angle. So either elbow on the knee or hand to the inside. Whatever you're choosing, your shoulder should be away from your ear. So push the shoulder down, push the hand down. Now push your left leg out to the side. With the strength of your body, yes. Try not to cheat with the arm. Straight through the back leg. 3. Deep breaths. For 2. And 1. Stay low in the legs. Inhale up, warrior 2. You notice I'm not doing it with you because my leg would be on fire. 1 more breath in here as you hold. And then inhale, straighten the leg. Maybe wiggle the back foot in. Tick-tock forward. Bump the hip back and come to your spider pose is what we're calling it now, or triangle. So once again, the thought is your chest is flat on this side wall. Roll the right shoulder back. Gaze can be up to the hand if you want to challenge your balance a little bit. And then if you can, imagine your butt scooping in. Yeah, there we go. Perfect adjustment. Steady breath. 3, 2, and 1. Little bend in the knee. Inhale, lift up, warrior 2. Breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands down, frame the foot. Remember, option 1 is to just step back to down dog. Option 2 is try to round, lift, and then step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Knees up or knees down. We'll lower down together. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. It's up to you. If you're in up dog, I want the thighs off the mat, the feet pulling, the chest pulling through. Exhale, lower back down. Curl the toes under, press yourself up, plank pose. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, tiptoe your way, as much weight as you can put in the hands to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Step your feet wider than your hips. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Sit your butt back, 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 back. Bring your hands to heart center, elbows to the inside of knees, but get your butt up. We're gonna stay at about 90 degrees here. So I think this is Sean's favorite pose. As we do this, I want you to press your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees. So find that press first, right? You should feel the inner thighs fire up. Now in a couple seconds, I'm going to ask you to push your knees away from your elbows, okay? So your elbows won't move, they'll just come off the elbows. 3, 2, 1, push the knees out. Push, 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 a little bit further, and then widen your elbows to meet your knees, stay there. Look how our knees got wider, hold. Breath in, and a breath out. Push in first, push in, 3, 2, 1, push away. Push, 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 widen, widen, widen. Now bring your elbows to meet it. We got one more, you can do it, you can do it. Push, push, push. Sean did do this yesterday, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and away, away as far as you can get them. Reach the hands forward, sit the butt back, butt back, butt back. And then inhale all the way up to standing. Shake it out. Close your eyes. Sean really shook it. Close your eyes. Hands by your sides, Tadasana. So, one of the reasons from pagan Halloween that people would dress up in costumes is to scare away ghosts and spirits. So for the rest of class, I would like you to think of something that you want to just push out of your life. You just want to scare that away. You don't need it anymore. And that's what we're going to get rid of with today's class. So find something you're like, nah, I'm done with you. And then we'll move. Breath in and out. Inhale, sweep the hands high, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a big bend in your knees, step your feet hip-width distance apart. Take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. So this can be a pretty big bend in the knee. We actually want the knees bent. We're not going to do a straight-legged forward fold. Instead, I want you to look down somewhere in between your feet or maybe right in front of your face. Shift your weight over into your left foot. Then try to pull your hands into your toe into your hands, and lift and hover the foot. If you've got the hover, extend the foot out to a 90-degree angle to the opposite side. And if you fall, come out and come back in. Play with it for 3. Maybe you're just lifting the heel and the toe for a spell. 1, and release. Both feet together. Pretend that never happened, because now you've got another side to do. Who knows what will go on this side? Inhale. Exhale. Shift your weight over into your right foot. Find your focus, and then pull the hand into your left foot. Feel that pull first. Lift up and out. See if you can get the foot to a 90-degree angle as you push the heel. Yeah, keep pushing through the heel, pushing through the heel. Then straight and strong in that standing leg. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, forward fold, release your toes, breathe. Breath in. And a breath out. Too much? Oh yeah. One more breath in. And out. Inhale up to tabletop. Sean's up to tabletop. You guys halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, butt back, arms wide. Come all the way up to standing, hands high. Exhale, hands by your side. Tadasana. Shift your weight over into your left leg. Find your drishti, your point of focus. So something in front of you, not moving. And then bring your hands, let's say to heart center. So palms will actually be at heart center, thumbs to sternum. Draw the knee up into the chest first. So how high can you get it into the chest? This is 1. 1, we start here. Find that lift of the foot and be like, yeah, I got it, perfect. So we lift. Option 2, start to widen that knee out to the side. Widen and see if you can wiggle it to the outside of the tricep. Try and get a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Remember, we're just working on balance. If you want to take it further, you can be a psycho and work on straightening this leg without anything else to see everybody's miserable in their own way. For 1, and bend the knee, back to center, release. Both feet together. Wow, that really made my glute cramp. Good. All right, shift your weight over into your right leg. Draw the left knee up into the chest to start, hands at heart center. So we find first the lift. Option to stay here. This is already, we're working on balance. This is a lot. Work on the straight leg, right? Option 2, start to widen out to the side, but once you've widened, I want the elbow or the knee up and in towards the armpit. And if it makes your hips off kilter, totally fine. Option 2, if you don't fall, straighten the leg. Oh, I'm not doing it. This is glute. See how long, how high you can get it, whatever you're choosing for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend into the knee if it's straight, back to center, and release. Wow. I feel like I understand what you were talking about yesterday when we were at the wall. I get it. All right. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, sweep the hands high, look up. Feel free to get a little dancey with it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank, pose, knees up or knees down. We lower down together. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. And then exhale, we all lower all the way down to our stomach. So all the way down. Elbows hug in, curl under the toes, press up, plank pose all the way from the bottom, exhale back, downward facing dog. You have a breath in and a breath out. Another breath in and out. Last one in and out. All right. Inhale, lift your right leg high. We'll move a little quicker this time. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, tuck, and how high can you get it? Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to forehead. Hug the knee in, lean, 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 and step through low lunge. Inhale up, crescent pose, and then we'll go straight into our favorite warrior two. Perfect. This time, sink low, think of all the cues, right? Thighs roll out, low, 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 and now push the feet away from each other. So instead of pulling in, I want you to feel the push away, what different muscles we do, and how that kind of, maybe it makes you feel like you're gonna move a little deeper, right? Inhale, reverse your warrior, look high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, stay low. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Tick tock, forward, extended side angle once more. Option to take the bind if it feels comfortable on the shoulders, wrap the hands under, or take what you took last time. If you're in the bind, yes, roll the shoulder back as much as you can, gaze at the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, yeah, she got it, and 1. Release the bind first. Inhale up, warrior two. Stay low in the leg, do not come up. I don't want you up. Now, before we move, guess where we're going? Does anyone have a guess? What are we doing? We're going to half moon, because wolves howl at the moon on Halloween, guys. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle the back foot forward. If you want, you can be like, Madison, I need some time to set up for this. You can grab for your block, put your block here. We'll have a little bit of time to work on it. So lean, and then find your version of half moon. Ideally, we want the chest firm on this wall. And if you can, try to lift your hand off the ground so you got one perfect T from foot, yes, foot to chest. You got it, you got it. Take a little time. Those of you who are nailing it are just going to continue to hold and breathe. Once you fall out, it's all right, we're just gonna wait till she falls. That's the plan here. For 3, no, 4, 2, and 1. Step back, warrior two. We gotta get back down to the mat. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands down, frame the foot, push and press up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And out. Another breath in. And out. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Remember, the slower you move, the slower you breathe, the easier it is. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to forehead, forehead, forehead. Tuck, 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 and step it through, low lunge. You'll pop your way up to crescent pose. And then immediately we just widen, warrior two. So this time in warrior two, you push your feet away from each other. So I want you to feel the press of the feet away. Then arms are super strong, right? As hard as you can engage your triceps is perfect. Inhale, reverse the warrior, stay low. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Tick-tock forward, and we'll come to extended side angle. Now, since everyone tried the bind, I do want to cue a little bit of the bind just so we get the nestling that we need. So ideally, you're going to come down and tuck, tuck, tuck the shoulder and the tricep together. And then you'll reach up and under with the bottom hand first and up and back. You're so close. Yes. Yes. Squeeze. Great. Now that you've got it, 3 breaths in whatever you're doing. Shoulder, back gaze, high. You look perfect. Push into the outer edge of the back foot. 3, 2, yes, and 1. Release the bind. Stay low and push up to warrior two. Now you may remember we're going to be wolves hollowing at the Halloween moon. So tick-tock forward, wiggle the back foot forward, and eventually you'll come up to your half moon. Ideally, we've got one straight T. So lift this bad boy up, lift up, torso, hand off the ground, hand off the ground. Yes, keep lifting. Lift, lift. Perfect. Flex through the foot and hold there. And now you breathe. For 3. For 2. We got her. And for 1, step back, warrior two. Great work, ladies. All right, arms long. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the hands down, frame the foot. Step back to plank, downward facing dog, or child's pose. So if you need a break, take a child's pose. If you want a chaturanga, take a chaturanga. This is your party. And then whatever you've chosen, I want 3 more deep breaths. Slow the heart rate, slow the mind, and come back to your intention, right? My weird face is scaring away all the ghosts and ghouls, so what are you getting rid of in this class? What are you removing? Breath in. And out. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or hop top of the mat. Fold forward when you're there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit your butt back, take your arms wide, press all the way up to standing. Look high, press the palms together and reach briefly. Exhale, hands to heart center. By your sides, Tadasana. Find your drishti, your point of focus. Round 2 on our standing postures. We'll change it up a little this time. Shift your weight over into your right foot, so find that shift first. Then we bring the knee up into the chest. Option 1, work on the balance. Option 2, peace fingers, come to the big toe. This time, it might be a little bit easier. There might be less of a quad cramp. Now first, if you've got the big toe, you're gonna pull the knee up to the armpit with the strength of your body. Then bend into your bicep so much you get it so high. Now widen the foot out to the side and straighten as you reach. Once you're there, instead of flexing the heel, try and point the toe. Yeah. Different muscles, right? Point and lift, you got it. 3, 2, now release the foot, but keep it where it is. And 1, back to center, knee in. Exhale, release, shake it out. Breath in. And a breath out. Shift your weight over into your opposite leg. And then we just do it again, right? So knee comes up into the chest first. Hands can be out to the side. Option 1, you work here. The other option is 2, to taste the peace finger to the big toe and work on balancing. This is hard enough, especially if we're trying to keep the standing leg straight, which is my biggest challenge always. Then we can widen the knee out to the side. If you want, you can pop your booty back a little bit and it'll actually give you more room to push up and straighten. If you come out, come back in. We've got a couple more breaths. Strong and steady. 3, 2, and then wherever you are, everybody's got the toe right now, so I want you to keep the foot where it is and release the toe. 1, knee back to center, bend, and both feet together. Tadasana. Breath in. And a breath out. What are you letting go of? What are we scaring away this evening? Breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, sweep the hands high, eyes open, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. Exhale, fold, bend in the knees, plant the hands down on the ground, and step your right foot back. Right foot comes back, spin the back heel down, inhale up, warrior 2. Breath in, and breath out. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Stay low, exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Last time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Giving us one more shot to howl at the moon. I want to give a couple options. So you'll wiggle the back heel in. You'll come to practicing your half moon. Reminder that this is practicing the half moon. You can have the bend in the knee. I care more about the turn of the torso and playing with the lift of the back foot. Ideally, you want to find that T shape. Does it help with a block? Try with a block. I feel like it might give you more life. Just have it. Yeah. We worked a lot yesterday too. All right, once you're in half moon, maybe you bend the foot towards the butt and try to reach and grab for your ankle. One more breath in. Looking great. And exhale. Step out and just come to standing top of your mat. Breath in. Sean, lift your hips up for a second. And a breath out. Inhale, sweep the hands high, look high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend in the knees, plant your hands, step your left foot back, spin the back heel down, and come up, warrior 2. Option 1 to stay here. Oh wait, we've got to do our reverse. I can't let you guys out of it yet. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Keep that bend in the front knee. You got it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Now you can look forward. Tick-tock, tick-tock, and eventually lift towards your half moon. Once you're in your half moon, ideally, you have the hand on the block or off the ground. You can kick the foot towards the butt and try to come to a variation of half moon dancer. If you fall out, come back in. 4, 3, Looking great. For 2, 1, come out with control. Turn your hips forward and step top of your mat, Tadasana. Hands by your sides. Breath in. And breath out. All right, we are just going to move freely after we've had a lot of stagnant poses. So 2 options. Option 1 is to do a half sun A, which is going to be the inhale high, exhale fold, inhale half lift, exhale fold, and you come back up. You can repeat that as many times as you like. Option 2 will be to move through a full sun A, which would be up, here, lower down, up, down. You guys have been here before. Back, downward facing dog. If you're like, I don't know what to do, here's the other option. We have a couple minutes just to move in a way that feels nourishing for your body. So all I care is that you feel good and move with your breath. It's basically a moment of freedom where I'm not bossing you around. And as you do this, your intention can be focused on the breath, but more so on what you're getting rid of. Keep moving with the breath. Keep thinking, what am I scaring away? And how can I move in a way that nourishes my body and feels good? Remember, we started in corpse pose this evening, so we're getting rid of ego, the sense of I. One more minute. And then once you feel, and like I said, you still got time, we will all meet in Navasana, seated on the mat. So that's where you're headed, which might mean you're not going to rush, right? And because I'm polite, I will wait for you to get here this time. I'll be the one that's miserable as I wait. Once you're there, option, hands behind the thighs. Option, hands extended forward. Option, legs straight. We're going to do 3 rounds in my favorite style of Ashtanga. So, keep holding Navasana while I just ramble on. Option 1 will be we'll cross the legs, lean forward, press and lift. Option 2, if that feels too much on your knees, you can also just come forward to staff, press and lift. All I care about is that we're trying to lift the butt. So either option on the legs, breath in, exhale, either cross or straight, lean forward, press and lift the butt. Try to hover the feet and release. Here we go, back up, breath in, and hold here. Another breath in, exhale, cross, lift, hold, engage through the triceps, lift, yeah, exhale, release, back, inhale up, final time, shake, shiver, try something you didn't do before, maybe straighten one leg, maybe straighten the other leg, maybe you kick your feet in protest, 3, 2, and 1, cross, lean, lift, press, hold here, 3, and 2, yeah, 2.5, 6, 1, come down. Great work. All right, so for me, I always love to stretch out my abs almost immediately. So you can come down to your elbows. Imagine you're just kind of like lounging on the beach. Stay here, roll the shoulders and head back. Maybe let the head fall. If the neck pinches at all, just keep the chin to the chest. And then try to push your low back upwards towards the sky. And just feel this little back bend. Breath in. And a breath out. Another breath in. And as you exhale, you can push yourself back up and then eventually just come laying down on your back. No specific way to get there. All I care is that you're fully reclined. And let's move into a super nice twist. So right knee will come in. Left leg, I should say, is long. And then take it over to the left side. Maybe gaze is over to the right. And as you may have heard me say before, if you've practiced with me enough, this is our rinsing and wringing, right? We're literally rinsing and wringing out the spine. So if ever there was a pose to signify the thing we're scaring away, we're getting rid of, we're removing from our life, it's a twist. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the rhythm of your breath. As you exhale, can you surrender more fully? Maybe you're clenching in the glutes, maybe in the jaw. Over the next few breaths, you can roll back to center. Bring the knee into the chest with the strength of your body first. So pull that right knee in, feel the hip flexor engage. We did a lot of work here today. And then exhale, extend it long. Try to push your right heel down to the ground as long as you can make it. And then engage, draw the left knee into the chest. So first we start with the no hands, using the strength of our body. And then you can take the hand to the knee, twist over, opposite side. And twists take a while to get into, right? You might notice over the next few breaths, your knee really moves down towards the ground, breath by breath by breath. So find the areas of your body that are still clenching. Maybe glutes. Maybe your jaw. If your mind wanders back to the breath, and then inhale, start to make your way back to center, even out the hips. Once you're there, pull the knee into the chest first, squeeze, 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 and then release the left leg long. And as you do so, once it's on the ground, can you try to push the heel towards me? And then maybe your left leg feels longer than your right, so can you push your right heel towards me? Breath in. Exhale, relax through the legs. Allow your toes to fall out. And then at this point, you can either A, move fully into your Shavasana. B, maybe you want to take a supported bridge briefly with a block under your sacrum. Or maybe there's something else that you need. Again, I'm not in your body, so I always want you to do what's best for you. If you are in Shavasana, let go of any breathing patterns that you might have been holding on to. And if you're still moving, continue to flow with the breath, but a little bit more of a passive breath, almost like it's slowing with you. When you're in Shavasana, let go of your Ujjayi breath. Settle fully into relaxation and back into how we started class. Becoming one with the universe, releasing ego, Take a deep breath in and a gentle sigh out the mouth. Reawaken your body with small little movements. Rock your head side to side. Wiggle your jaw. And then eventually allow your movements to grow so large that you roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Take a moment here to relax and release. Think of the thing that we're scaring away this evening. And as you sit here, there are about 20 trick-or-treaters outside in costumes who are also scaring away whatever you're getting rid of. So believe me, it's gonna be gone. Once you're ready, you can press yourself up to a comfortable seat facing the sound of my voice. Sit nice and tall. Tuck your chin slightly so you feel the back of your neck open. And then hands can come to heart center, 2 thumbs to the sternum. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, breath in. Feel it leaving your life, let it go. Last time, inhale. And release. Thumbs can come to your third eye, center of your forehead. Maybe put a smile on your face. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Happy Halloween and namaste. Great work, team. Take a little time to transfer out. I'm glad I'm not the only one dressed up now. You should have seen the show that we had. If you have any questions about what we did, why we did it, let me know. If you took a card and you didn't read it yet, be sure to read it in the book first before you put it back, just because this is my favorite set, so I would be sad to lose one. And then other than that, there's mat spray and towels in the corner right over there.